Pleasure to see you. I had such a good time in the US speaking to my birthday. When I came to the US. It's a pleasure to join you today as we formally kickstart talks for a new, upgraded free trade agreement between Turkey and the UK.
I would like to start with sharing our pleasure of being in London for the launch of negotiations for the update of our current free trade agreement between Turkey and the UK. This is another historical moment for our economic relations. Our current free trade agreement, which has been in force since early 2021, preserved the concessions under the customs union between Turkey and the European Union existing before Brexit and contributed to our bilateral trade between Turkey and the UK in goods, which reached to almost $19 billion last year. Our free trade agreement is based on the customs union between the European Union and Turkey, which was established almost 30 years ago. The free trade agreement between Turkey and the UK remains limited in its scope and covers mainly industrial goods. Our total bilateral trade in services, excluding tourism, accounted more than $5 billion in the year 2022. So we can add this $5 billion to $19 billion. Total value of Turkey's foreign direct investments in the UK has reached to $4.5 billion, and vice versa, the total value of the UK's investments in Turkey reached to $8.3 billion. We believe the figures for both goods, services, and investments are quite remarkable, but far below its potential. With this in our mind, and in accordance with the review clause in the FTA, our teams from both sides have evaluated the potential areas such as services in general, investments, and additional concessions for agricultural products to be included in our free trade agreement, as well as horizontal rules to be updated for a modern FTA. As you will recall, our technical teams shared the results of the review and finalized this process at the third meeting of the FTA Joint Committee, which took place on 18 July last year in Ankara. As such, we declared our mutual willingness to begin FTA update negotiations with a joint statement published after this meeting. We are very pleased to learn that the UK has recently finalized its internal process that needs to be completed for the initiation of the next negotiations. FTA negotiations will be an opportunity for a contemporary agreement, which means the 21st century standards and better suited to modern economies of Turkey and the UK. We are ready to hold the first round of the update negotiations at commencing the week of 10th of June this year in London. We believe the update and extension of our FTA to different areas will help to boost and diversify our bilateral trade and further contribute to the strong cooperation and ties between our respectful countries.